Hello and welcome. My name is Kelly, and I am starting this wonderful new business and YouTube channel called Gigglefish. I want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my plans, and I'm hoping that you will have fun with me and follow along on my journey. The reason I am creating this business is to overcome the idea of sacrifice. I am tired of working at a job that I do not like, that I feel I have to sacrifice all of those hours every day just to pay the bills. This journey has begun because I have fully embraced a Course in Miracles idea to heal is to make happy. The Course in Miracles, some of you may know what it is. It's Jesus's words about how to do exactly what he did. He said that we can do everything he did, and this is his course on how to do that. And so I am trying to apply that now to my work life, to everything really, and to create the miracle of a job that I love, that I get up every day and I'm just excited to do it. And I am excited to be here. And so, for example, the, um, this mission is really about healing myself. It's an unusual business model. All I'm focused on is healing myself and sharing what comes out of that. So, for example, some of my videos, may have talks about whatever, and I find it helpful to have tchotchkes as affirmations for myself to remind me because I am constantly renewing my mind, weeding my mind of the ideas that don't serve me, that I know are false, that are causing me pain, and getting rid of those and then replacing those ideas with positive messages that serve me better. So, this is an example of that. This is a magnet that I created, and it's a open heart, and the top of it says open hearts save the world because they help heal the broken ones. And in this time of AI and artists being threatened with all of these things that can automatically generate art, there's no life in them. So part of my online store that I'm going to be creating will have the origin stories. The origin story for this, for example, somebody very, very important to me became homeless, and I couldn't help them because I'd had the worst year of my entire life the past year, and I was devastated because of that. But someone took them in, and that open heart touched me so much because they were helping somebody that I loved and that I cared about. And so I made this as a thank you to them. So I'm going to be sending them a card for this with that on there. So I'm going to be sharing what those origin stories are, where they're applicable. Another one of the topics that I'll be covering is really about self-love because it's all going to be about healing and love. This is my puppy, Sapphire. Her name's Sapphire for her pretty blue eyes. This says, bad cowgirls need love too. So radical self-love is another process that I've been going through. And I just like to share it because it's been so helpful to me to start loving the parts of myself that you just don't think you can love. So the mission is to heal myself, to share what comes along through that, through videos and products, services. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas, so many downloads. I can't even go into it all. It's bananas. It's bananas. But if you are into healing and you want to collaborate with me on anything, bring it. I am all about healing. No limitations. Let's start playing. And let's start doing what Jesus said we could do and to heal ourselves first, always. I am a firm believer that one truly healed person heals the world, period. Better than any of the do-goody efforts that we all run around and we try to do if we just focus on healing ourselves. So that's where this is going. I would like to give a shout out to my business accountability partner, Nicole Heimowitz. She's the one who created this amazing art, and she's awesome. She and I are very, very different, but she just listens to me. She's patient. We are going to be collaborating on some things. I'm going to put a link to her new channel down in the description box. We might be doing something together called Old Farts, like FARTS, or for arts, where she's going to help teach me how to draw because I'm terrible at drawing. But one of the things I want to do is be more creative and to learn how to do those things so that I can create my own products so that they do come directly from me. And, for years I've been trying to start my own business by myself and it just never worked out. So I am digging this whole accountability partner thing. I highly recommend it. We, meet every week. We encourage each other. We share ideas. And so if it's something that want to start your own venture, I suggest you get a friend or somebody. It doesn't even have to be somebody that agrees with you. In fact, it's probably better that they don't and to do that. So shout out to you, Nicole. Love your art. Totally support you. And thank you for being part of this amazing success story. I'm already just affirming that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So a little bit about me. I'm a ham from way back. Okay. I'm like the original ham. I am an extreme extrovert. I have no problem making a total ass of myself. And I I was I it was maybe some of the stuff that I'm going to do on the channel is going to be doing some weird dancing. I'm a cyborg. I am not a spring chicken. Okay, I'm an old chicken that got chewed up by a fox and is just kind of limping around the chicken yard. And so I some of me thinks I should have been a dancer. Maybe I should have been a dancer. I love to dance. It makes me happy. So you might get some really messed up videos of me trying to dance and do really cool dance moves. And until I get there, it ain't gonna be pretty. Okay, it's gonna be a train wreck. But I don't know why I just brought that up, but I did. So whatever. But the point is, I'm gonna let my inner freak fly. Okay, we're gonna go full on inner freak and see what that looks like. Some of the other things that I'm going to be doing is creating some funny skits. My husband Chris is hysterical. The two of us together is ridiculous. So we're going to be sharing some of the things in our marriage, that you can relate to for those of you that might be married, that are just funny and silly and to just provide some relief. Uh, it's just good stuff. So exciting, good things. The other thing that you probably want to know about me is I am also an ordained priest. I have done prayer chaplaincy for years, visited people in hospice, stuff like that. So my spiritual self is so much of who I am. There is no way to separate it out. Not that I would, but so yes, there is going to be spiritual related content on the channel. If you don't believe in God, that's not your bag of nuts. No problem. Just don't watch it. To make it easy on you, I'm going to be putting all of my different things in playlists on the channel. So if you just want the spiritual content, you can watch that. If you don't want it, you can watch the humorous stuff, the skits. Maybe there's encouragements in there. So again, there's going to be different categories for the types of things that the channel is going to provide, and you can pick and choose what works for you and what adds value for you or not. The spiritual content will probably be under something called Holy Mackerel Ministries, something like that. But one with my light and my dark sides. This is why I'm not limiting the channel to one thing or the other. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm just going to play. Okay. It's all about play. So about 10 years ago, I started a YouTube channel called Coffee with Kelly. Because with me, you never know what you're going to get. And luckily, some people were really kind there and they were like, I would watch this channel because you just didn't know what you were going to get. Sometimes it would be really informative. It would be deep, and sometimes it'd be just ridiculous and silly and stupid. And so I was really playing with those ideas. I had another channel called Inspire Worldwide. I'm going to be shutting down both of those channels because I really haven't done anything with them through the years, keeping the content that works and recycling it here in the beginning of this journey in the next, month or so, putting those things out there that are helpful and then just creating all the new content in between and going forward. But that was really kind of my play to allow myself to be myself in front of a camera, in front of people, to not worry about what I look like, what I said, having it be perfect. I'm a recovering perfectionist. So this is my foray into just do it. Just put it out there and don't worry about it. We're just going to do it. There's a lot of people in here that want to come out and play. As you will see from that old channel, there's a gal named Clarita Lou. So I just moved here from Tennessee. And my people, we're from North Carolina on the border of Tennessee up in the Appalachian Mountains, okay? And we talk like this. And Clarita Lou, she's a hoot. I've also got a character, kind of like an Austin Powers character, and her name is Chesty Titsvigel. That's right, Chesty Titsvigel, and she's kind of from Sweden and Norway. She's a little bit confused, and so we're just gonna play. We're gonna play with characters, humor. Nothing's off the table. We're just gonna see what happens and have a good time. So, where did the Gigglefish name come from? So, originally, when I had this idea, I was thinking of doing something called Giggling Gospels, but that's not enough because it's not just Gospels. There's so much more to me and what I want to do and who I am. And so the giggle part was right. That honors my crazy personality. The giggle also comes from a very deep concept in the Course in Miracles. There is a quote on my website, which I am building out, that's on there, and it talks basically about the idea of how important laughter is. Not only does laughter heal, and this channel is all about healing, it also alludes to this idea that the reason why we are so trapped in our perceptions of this dark world as dark and and things, all the things that are going on and keep getting worse, and we just went through the pandemic, and is because we forgot to laugh away the insane ideas that created them. Insane ideas like I have to work 8 hours a day at a job I hate. That's insanity. No more. No more insanity. Let's laugh that stuff away together. No. No more. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. So the giggle honors my personality. It also honors a very deep idea from Jesus about how important it is to laugh away insane ideas so that we don't bow to them and keep ourselves in chains and misery and hell. No. No, 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 no. So, and then the fish, of course, is because I do also have that very deep spiritual side of myself. Fish was the ancient symbol for Christianity. I think it's called the ichthys or ichthys. Ichthys? I think this is called the ichthys. So Gigglefish is because I'm a crazy broad and I love the Lord. So let's giggle fish it. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. The brand Gigglefish, I would like to introduce you to my star. Okay, I drew this little guy. This is my logo. All right, this is my Gigglefish logo that came from my imagination, and he has a little backwards fin, he or she, whatever, So the fin is backwards. So when it's swimming in the water, if you just see the fin, it actually looks like it's swimming backwards if you can only see the top of the water. His tail is an infinity sign because I am a very deep person and we're going to get very deep on some of the content. And infinity is a limitless sign. So I am affirming that this channel is just going to go bonkers, billions. Let's do it. Infinity, no limits. Okay. We're breaking chains here. It's about breaking our chains and freeing ourselves. We are our problem and our solution. We're dealing with deep content here. We are going to silly, crazy, not deep, and deep. So we're going to all the depths of the ocean. We're popping up out of the surface, shallow, silly things. We're going deep diving, and this is why he has a tail that is an infinity sign. This tail is actually holes. These are actually 2 holes in the back of his tail, and when he giggles, little bubbles shaped like hearts come out of his tail. So I'm in the process of creating an animation. Is he not cute? Oh my gosh, I just love him. Oh, okay. So I'm in the process of creating an intro and exit video for all of my YouTube videos, which once it's done, you will start seeing those at the beginning and end. And so just know that the little bubbles that come out of his tail isn't from a fart. It's from him giggling. So every time he giggles, the little bubbles come out. And then I love his little flippers, his little fins here. They just make me laugh. And then his tongue is a heart because it's all about love, right? It's all about love. Watch a few near-death experiences. They tell you it's all about love. So we're gonna play. We're gonna have talk about love and all the good things. All the good things. All the good things. I just can't stop looking at him. I'm just obsessed with his cuteness. Oh, okay. I guess what I will close with is my affirmation nowadays is above all else, I want the peace of God. That's it. So let's see what comes of that desire. And I ain't joking when I tell you it has been the worst year of my life. I will be sharing that because it's all about overcoming. We are overcomers. We don't have to beat on with the world's tired refrain of how terrible the world is and how terrible people are. Right? Let's create something better together. I'll see you on the flip side. Or should I say the flipper side? I know that was terribly corny. All right, later, taters. Bye.